Thank you. What a powerful night. A night for us to remember, to reflect, and to ask ourselves a question about the poison that sometimes exists in dark regions of our hearts. Clemente Pinckney did not have that poison. I reflect back on my own time in the U.S. Senate. I think about the first text that I received when the announcement came. It came from Clemente Pinckney, and I thank the Lord Almighty that I saved the texts. Anybody ever been happy that you saved information that you did not know one day you would absolutely, desperately need? That's the text I have. And as we wrestle with where we're going as a nation, I oftentimes tell myself we have to come to Charleston to understand the power of forgiveness, but also the legacy of bondage. Because when we trace back through history, we understand and appreciate the unique position Charleston had in the Civil War, the unique position Charleston had of the slaves coming through. And then we fast forward to 2015, and we once again see the unique position Charleston has in the story of America that needs to be understood in a different way, in a different light, because something has gone wrong. In the deepest wells of our soul, too often, we find ourselves running to our own factions, unable to find clarity and truth. But for me, I can just be reminded of the public servant, the pastor, and my friend, Clemente Pinckney. And my first text, he says, "Congratulations, Senator. I'm so excited and happy for you." You see, not an ounce of partisanship in his heart. He was, in fact, without any question, a happy, committed Democrat. But he was excited that something new was happening. And he celebrated with those who were celebrating. I remember being a senator, he would text me later on. That was 2012, that text from December 17th, 2012. And then sometime in early January, he says, "Senator, we need some tickets to come see our President Obama get sworn in." He wanted to remind me that while he was without any malice towards any, he was without any question a loyal, loving, bold Democrat. And he wanted to make sure he did not miss this opportunity to come and watch President Obama being sworn in for the second time. And then on June 17th at 10:31, my text to him, I heard there was a shooting at the church tonight. Are you and your parishioners okay? And I waited. And I waited. And I waited. No answer. You know, I thought about all the policies that could make a difference to honor Clemente. I thought about how his spirit of working with anyone from anywhere at any time to set the captive free, so to speak. I wanted to make sure that a part of what I do going forward, part of what I did going forward, would speak to that notion of having no animus towards anyone and being willing to work with anyone at any time. And so I thought about the issues of our day, and I jumped into things like criminal justice reform with Lindsey Graham and Dick Durbin and John Cornyn, all working together on issues to help the captive. I thought about the legislation around investing in opportunities to slow down gentrification. I got a partner in Cory Booker to work to alleviate the pressure and the pain. Because when we think about issues that can help people, I think about Clemente Pinckney. We've heard a lot tonight, a lot to absorb. If I were to sum up a call to action, it would simply be to embody fully, to saturate ourselves completely into this notion of forgiveness. For the families of Sharonda, Clemente, Cynthia, Daniel, Myra, Susie, Ethel, Tawanza, D-Pain, all did just that. America needs the cure and the spirit of Emmanuel, the spirit of the families presents to this nation and to the world a cure. And the only question we should answer is, will I be a carrier of the cure, or am I a carrier of the disease?